evening, Mr. Wade. Welcome to 6th edition of Emerging Businesses by BW Business World. There have been a lot of talks about MSME sectors. Let's understand something more about it from you. What are your views on the union budget as far as the MSME sector is concerned, and do you believe there were certain things that were missing?
First of all, thank you so much for Business World for inviting me here, and I'm really happy with the way the MSMEs are being recognized here. Coming to union budget this time, and you would have seen that the Honorable Finance Minister very clearly told that MSMEs are one of the growth engines of India, and there are lots of schemes continuing from the previous budget itself. This is the third tenure of the Honorable Prime Minister, where we are seeing continuity. That lots of schemes have been announced for growth of MSMEs from the previous budget to this budget. It has also been recognized that the compliance is a growth blocker for MSMEs, and the Government of India has gone ahead and has announced setting up a committee which will have a look at the compliance landscape of India. So with these few things coming together, that support for employment being provided by MSMEs, the internship scheme of the Government of India, the compliance related initiatives being taken by Government of India, and lots of credit related initiatives, I'm sure that the MSMEs are going to become the true growth engines for India.
We have talked about the growth. Let's just discuss some challenges. So, apart from the payment issues and debt issues, what are the other challenges that the MSME sector faces, and what can be done to solve them?
So one, I think, biggest challenge that MSME sector will face in times to come is the skilled workforce. The businesses are evolving dramatically because of the automation and the digitalization that we are seeing everywhere. And while those who are in the Indian domestic market may not feel the pinch, but those who are competing in the global markets will find that lot of competition coming from the other countries, and that would those companies there will be benefiting from the technological upgradation that is happening. So preparing our workforce for this emerging challenge in the global labor market is one area. The other area would be that lots of regulatory burdens are being created by many countries out of in the world. European countries are imposing border adjustment duties and things like that, which can make Indian products non-competitive. So bringing this green thinking into every aspect of business is another important area, and not being left behind for this important development which is related to digitalization for better customer access, customer service, and workforce productivity are the three challenges which I think are very significant.
What investment trends should MSMEs be aware of, and how can they attract funding? What policy changes would you recommend to create a more business-friendly environment for the MSMEs?
I think the Government of India is doing a lot on the manufacturing side, and the PLI schemes should definitely be a focus area for MSMEs, because every industry has a cluster of MSMEs who provide value to the bigger companies. So PLI schemes of the Government of India is definitely one area, and also a lot of actions which are being taken globally towards the carbon related instruments. That is another area which MSMEs should be very conscious of, and they should actively participate in the committee that government is setting up for easing compliance burden of MSMEs. MSMEs views will be very important. I think these are the areas where MSMEs, if they focus, it will be a good time in next 10 years.